So Ivan, Nana, thank you so very much for being here. We really appreciate it. We want to thank Cape Cod Times for putting a beautiful article and brought up quite a few people here. So you got a new album. Could you let us know a little bit about that?
Well, we've got our first album available for sale tonight. If anyone's interested after the show, it's called the Leipzig Sessions. Recorded it 2 years ago in Germany, in Leipzig, Anna's hometown. And we're going to work on our second album when we return home from this tour. Actually, we're going to start work on that. So that'll be interesting to get some new material down, and you know.
Yeah, and on the Leipzig sessions, which we have here, we recorded in Leipzig, and we kept it very much 50-50. Yeah, 50% songs and 50% tunes. So we're very happy with that. It features 4 of Ivan's original compositions and one by an American singer-songwriter called Joseph Arthur. It's a really beautiful song called In the Sun. And then some traditional Irish material, some actually American old-timey material, and some of my own tunes with regards to the instrumental pieces.
Now, you tour around the world, and I know you love America. I love you doing it here. What's the reason? We talked about that during lunch. Let us know a little about it.
Yeah, lunch is the reason. Dinner and breakfast. No, I mean, you know, America is an amazing country, and I'm very kind of into the history of America, and I mean the food is amazing, but I mean the countryside is you know, we were up in Northwoods there in Vermont recently, and it's just amazing. The White Mountains in Hampshire, and you know, the countryside is something else. You know, it's
Not to forget all you wonderful people, because
Exactly.
we've really met just great people along the way. Really lovely concerts. A lot of support for music, and so we just love coming back.
Awesome. Now, as a composer, I know you're producers, composers, and songwriters, and great musicians. How do you know, Ireland, the reason I wanted to have someone from Ireland is the soul and the spirit of how you play that instrument and the fiddle. How do you extract? How do you find that?
Well, for me personally, it's you know, I grew up listening to a lot of Irish music, and well, more songs really than say tunes, jigs and reels and stuff. But you know, the song tradition in Ireland is very strong, and it always was something I felt very much when I was a kid. You know, and listening to people singing songs. You know, you'd be out in the pub with your, you know, and people would just sing, and you know, there's always a sing song at the house or whatever, and you know. And as far as the tunes go, I mean, yeah, it's amazing. And Anna is a wonderful exponent of tunes, and she's an endless store of knowledge, you know. So.
Well, there's a lot of inspiration around the country, really. There's so much. I guess music is part of the fabric of social life as well. So we live in Galway. It's a small enough city, you know, by American standards. It's really a small town, probably, but it's incredibly vibrant, and music non-stop. Festivals non-stop during the summer. It's a great place. So.
Now, you have a new addition. Tell us about him.
Well, we are on the road with our little new son, David, who's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be singing a song for him later.
Yeah.
He inspired a new song of Ivan's called David's Lullaby.
He did.
And he's loving it over here. He really is. He's just very relaxed and just taking it all in. It's great.
Yeah, he's a real blessing, really. You know, a bouncing, healthy baby boy, and you know, we're just really thankful that we've got him, and great to, you know, we're first time parents, so we're kind of learning on the job, you know, but it's all good.
Poor child.
How has that changed your writing, and how it's obviously changed your life? How has that changed your writing, and tell us about that?
Well, maybe I don't have time to write any songs anymore. No, I'm joking. It's inspired a lot of stuff, Mark. You know, it's. I mean, the one song we will play later, which you'll hear, and that was a song that I literally started walking around with David, and he was on my shoulder, and he was crying, and I was trying to calm him down, and I just started singing to him, and that just came out like fully formed, you know. So it's wonderful where those things come from, you know. So it's real inspiration. It just makes you want to do more and work harder and you know, for him, and you know, so you know.
You have a song called "A Little Man," song for the little man, which is absolutely amazing. I hope you play that tonight.
We
And,
will, yeah.
The Western Plains, is that what it is? You know, I had the opportunity to go to college in Wyoming, and I thought of the plateau and what have you, and the way you play that fiddle was amazing. So I will be quiet now and let you guys do your thing. But we, on the behalf of Live from Center Stage, and everyone here from Cape Cod, we want to thank you so very much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Delighted to
right
be
back
here.
at you.
Thank you.
You very much, man.
Can we give it up for him, guys?
Thank you, Mark.